It was 21 years ago that a rookie RCMP officer conducting a search warrant for a firearms offense here on the Pickton property in Port Coquitlam, BC, stumbled upon women's clothing and other personal items. As we now know, that led into one of the largest searches in Canadian history, which led to the conviction of Canada's top serial killer. Joining me today are a couple of family members related to that case. Sarah DeVries, your mother Sarah, was found here on the Pickton farm.
Yes.
And how do you feel being here today?
It's a really heavy feeling. It's really eerie. There are a bunch of townhouses developed in the back or the front, and they look directly at the property, which is hard to stomach.
Tell us a little bit about your mom, Sarah.
My mom was a light. She saved a lot of people's lives. She was a beautiful person. She was a writer. She was very talented. She loved to rollerblade. We miss her dearly.
Joining us today is also Lorelei Williams. Lorelei, your cousin Tanya Holick, her DNA was also found here on the property belonging to Robert Willie Pickton. How are you feeling being here at the farm today?
I'm feeling very emotional right now. It's definitely heavy here, but it just happens to be Tanya's birthday today as well, so I'm very emotional right now.
So much has happened since the trial, since the conviction, where he was convicted of killing 6 women, but 20 more were supposed to go on trial, and that never happened. Now the RCMP are moving to get rid of that evidence, as they call it, purge the evidence that they found here at the Pickton farm. How are you feeling about the police getting rid of that evidence?
I feel like the family members should have a say. I don't feel like all the family members were talked to about the decision, and I feel like the family members who want to collect their loved ones' belongings should, and those who don't should also have the option.
Lorelei, how are you feeling about the fact that the police now want to purge that evidence that they collected here during the investigation?
I feel very angry and sick to my stomach. With Tanya's case, her case is stayed. There's no justice with a stayed case, but also knowing that there's others that were involved. It's been said quite a few times that it wasn't just Pickton, there was others involved. So destroying that evidence would be getting rid of that as well. And there is no justice at all in Tanya's case. So it's very disturbing. It's horrifying to even think that they would think about this. I'm shocked but not shocked at the same time, and these things always happen around Christmas time. I don't know why we always get horrible news from the government or the RCMP in Pickton's case. It's yeah.
During that trial, a lot of evidence came forward, and yes, there were others that were implicated or that knew directly about what was happening out here at the Pickton farm. Sarah, what do you want to see happen with that case and that evidence that they've uncovered here at the farm?
I would like to make sure that they have all the evidence. As we know, he said he wasn't the only one involved. I would like to see the evidence stored somewhere and make sure they have absolutely everything. So if anything is linked to future cases, they're able to do that. Sorry, it's really hard to speak out here. It's hard to breathe. It's a very sickening feeling being out here.